Well, greetings. Gosh, it's good to see all you. Hey, Renata, I see you waving, and my God, look at all these people. There's a Gary Poole, there's an Anna. My gosh, I'm excited. Hey, if you are where you can, turn on your camera. It's much more exciting for us to see a face than a little gray box. I know sometimes you just can't do it, but guys, I am fired up to be on here for the ACN All IBO Business Presentation for December. And I'm more fired up that Santa's coming, but that's still a couple of weeks off. But I'm pretty pumped up about being here tonight. We're going to give it about one more minute while people are pouring in. This little dial is starting to smoke. People are coming in so fast right now. But we'll start here in about 1 minute. You are in for a treat, by the way, guys. I'm as excited as I can be. We're going to have a testimonial from a young man that is just rocking the business. And then I think everybody knows that we've got one of the guys that I love, respect, try to mimic. I could go on and on about Mr. Larry Raskin, but I'll give him a better intro here in just a little while. I get to show you guys the presentation, and I'm pumped up to do that. But we'll give it about 30 more seconds, and then we're starting. I think I heard you were going to be on, Larry. Look at this. We got hundreds of people on this thing. Wow. Some of you guys need to cheer up a little bit, would you? Good night. Cheer up a little bit. Smile. If you're happy, tell your face, would you? I mean, geez, we
will have it. We will definitely have it tonight.
Oh my gosh, it's time to get excited about life. I'm telling you. All right, about 15 seconds. I'm just watching that little counter go right there.
It's popping.
It is popping, baby. My gosh. Well, all right. I'm going to make this official and start, guys. Well, greetings. I'm excited to be here with you. I am Presley Swaggerty, Platinum Senior Vice President out of Heath, Texas. That is a suburb just east of Dallas. I love ACN. I'm going to tell you that. I love ACN. I couldn't be more excited to be part of this, and the ACN family is really what makes this so exciting for me and for you guests. You're going to figure out that we truly are a family. We care about each other, and you come to one of our big events and you're going to see more handshaking, high-fiving, and hugging than you've seen it since your family reunion probably. We have a great time, and it's phenomenal. We have a chance. I can't guarantee you anything, but we have a chance to make some serious money. For those that don't know me, I'm a high school basketball coach by trade. I literally grew up in the ghettos and then coached basketball for 16 years, Lakeview High School in Garland. Loved it, did it with a passion, felt like I helped some kids, sponsored the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, but never made much money in coaching. I finally decided the Dallas Mavericks or Los Angeles Lakers or Philadelphia 76ers, finally decided none of those guys were going to call me, so I was trying to figure out what to do. A friend of mine showed me this. I didn't understand it, but two things stuck in my mind. One was essential services. Two was residual income. Those two things just stayed with me, and I decided to give it a shot. I got in with the goal to make $1,000 a month. Took me a while, but I finally got a check with a comma, and man, I was pumped up, guys. But I used to go to church with a man named Zig Ziglar, and Zig would always say, go as far as you can see, and when you get there, you're going to be able to see further. Well, guys, when we hit that first goal, I said it again. We hit the second goal, I said it again. We hit the third goal, I said it again. Guys, I just kept setting goals and kept working hard to get them. And I tell people now that mine and Jeannie's reality is better than our dreams used to be. And it's certainly not because I'm special. It's just because we have an amazing company. And if you're willing to do a little bit, if you're willing to get out of your comfort zone, you have a chance to change your life financially. And again, I say a chance because I can't guarantee you any of that. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run through a quick presentation for you, just so you can understand kind of the concept of what we've got going. And what I'm going to ask for you guests, don't try to memorize this whole thing. Just kind of get the concept of what we're doing. We can show you where you go. My gosh, I'm losing my stuff. There I am. We can show you where you go to get all the details, but I want you to just relax and just understand what an amazing opportunity you're looking at. All right, this first page, guys, is our disclaimer. This really says that we can't promise you anything. And the way I look at this is a business. And by the way, it's willable, sellable, and transferable. This is your business. So if you own your business and you do nothing, guess what you're going to make? Probably you're going to make nothing. If you do a little bit, chances are you'll make a little bit. But if you get focused and put some effort out, you got a chance to do some serious things for your life, guys. And I couldn't be more excited about that. Now, that building on the left there that you see is our corporate headquarters. That's in Concord, North Carolina. Guys, I'm excited about that building because you know what's flying in front of it? That's 27 flags, and that represents the 27 countries on 5 continents that we do business in. This company's been around for 30 years. They've got millions of customers, billions in revenue, and you can see there on the bottom, they've been in all kinds of business publications. Now, this is our suite of services. This is one of the things that got me very excited about this business. You know, I'm going to leave Impact for a second. I'll come back to that one. But Zoom Energy, my gosh, if you're in one of the 19 deregulated states, guys, it's phenomenal. Flash Mobile is our mobile product. It's on the largest 5G network in America, and we've got some amazing rate plans. I'm not a techie guy by any stretch, but ID Seal, guys, is our identity theft protection product, and I love it. You know, again, I'm not a techie, but I do realize there's a dark web out there. We need identity protection. Vivint Home Security, I'll tell you right now, one of my favorites. We've got it here at our house. We love it. We offer high-speed internet. We offer television. We offer credit card processing for businesses. And Truvy Lifestyles, guys, if you travel, Truvy is amazing with the discounts on hotel rooms, car rentals, cruises. I could go on and on and on. Now, Impact is one of our newest services, and I want to give you just a little bit more on that one. So here we go real quick. Guys, Impact is health sharing. We are disrupting the health insurance industry right now, disrupting it. They don't know what to do with us because we're taking lots and lots and lots of their customers. And here's what I'll tell you. One of the big keys is we can save them up to 30 to 70%. I was with Blue Cross when I switched to Impact. I went from $1,100 a month. No, $1,500 a month to $426, saved almost $1,100. The deductible, we call it a PRA. You can get it as low as $2,500. And guys, that's for the household, not per individual. Here's one that's one of the favorites among everybody, and that is there's no in-network, out-of-network. My gosh, guys, you can go to any doctor, any hospital, any clinic, and you don't have to check and see if they're on some list. The drug pricing, the prescription drugs, phenomenal. The co-shares, co-pays, all that stuff is much cheaper than what I was paying. This is another favorite, guys. You have a 24/7 telehealth. You can get a doctor on the line, and if you're sick at 2 a.m, they can send a prescription to your local pharmacy. That is phenomenal, and there's no extra cost for that. And, you know, for those folks that are from Mexico, Guatemala, or Canada, you don't have to have a social security number to be able to get this. That is huge for us. I'll just say this, Impact is exploding, guys. We're saving people serious money, and you need to really take a look at that. For you guests, I think you're going to love that. Now, our business is built on relationships, not mass marketing. Relationships. Guys, ACN does not have huge advertising budgets and billions and all that sort of stuff. They use us for their advertising, guys. Us, yeah. And think about this. We've done this our whole lives. We've told people about good books, good movies, good churches, good restaurants, good sales. We tell people about good deals all the time. With ACN, we tell people about a good deal, and guess what? They pay us to tell people about a better deal. Now, we have a very simple business plan. Thank the Lord, because I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer. I needed something simple. Guys, we get a handful of customers, and then we build a team of people that get a handful of customers. Let me say that one more time. We get a handful of customers, then we build a team of people that get a handful of customers. Now you say, well, getting customers is my thing. Hey, that's great. If you want to go get 1 million of them, you can. I've got a gentleman on my team that's got about 900 customers by himself. So if that's your thing, you can do it. But I say get a handful and then build a team of people that get a handful. Now here, we get paid 4 ways. You go out, you sign up in the business. Let's say for you guests, you say, this is for me. You get signed up tonight. You're on the team. When you go enroll 5 services, and if you notice, I don't say customers, I say services, because one customer can be multiple services. Like around here, Jeannie and I have, I think, like 15 services. I mean, you can be a bunch of them. I always tell people you want to be your own best customer, but it can be you getting a couple, your mama getting a couple, your best friend getting one, whatever it is. But when you've enrolled 5 services, if you do that in your first 30 days, the company's going to send you $200. You get 3 more, guess what? They're going to send you another $200. As long as we're doing this in our first 30 days. You get 3 more, they're going to send you another $200. My example only goes to $600, but if you got 3 more, they'd send you another $200. If you got 3 more, they'd send you another $200. We get a bonus for getting our customers. Now, understand, you say, well, I've been in the business for more than 30 days. Do you understand? This resets at the beginning of each calendar month. So we can all make this money every month. I like the bonus money. Hadn't sent any of it back, I promise you, but here's what I like even more. We get from 3 to 20% on the commissionable revenue of our customers, our personal customers. You start off at 3%. We can show you how to get it up to 20%. Guys, that comes each and every month. 3 to 20% off the commissionable revenue of our customers. Guys, that is what's exciting about this, is you do something once, but you keep getting paid over and over again. As long as you take care of your customers, as long as they remain your customers, that money keeps coming. Now, you know, I said we get a handful of customers, and then I said we what? We build a team of people that get a handful of customers. See, we're a customer acquisition company. Make no mistake about it, guys. We're going to help our team get customers. So we get us a few customers, then we start working on that team. Well, let me tell you this. ETL stands for Executive Team Leader. You can literally get promoted to that position, my gosh, in a day or two if you wanted to, guys. I'll show you at the end how you get there, but you become an ETL, and you say, well, what's so exciting about that? You see that $50 on the screen there? When you become an ETL, and you can do it in a day or two, when somebody joins your team and gets customer qualified, that's going to trigger you a $50 bonus. The next person comes in, gets customer qualified, that triggers you a $50 bonus. The next person comes in, gets customer qualified, that triggers you a bonus. Guys, I'm telling you what, if they'll come in and they get just 3 services in their first 30 days, that's triggering that bonus money. And that bonus money doesn't stop at $50. You promote to RC, regional coordinator, it goes to $150, RD $250, RVP $350, SVP $400. SVP Platinum $450. Every time somebody joins your team and gets those 3 services in their first 30 days, it triggers a bonus to you guys. And I'm telling you, that is exciting. Here's my big thing on this. That bonus money is where you make your money early. Because when we come in, we want that residual, don't we? We want money coming in residually from building a customer base. But when you come in, you don't have a big customer base. We make our money building the team while that customer base is growing. So we get bonuses when we help our new IBOs go out and get 3 services in their first 30 days. That triggers a bonus. And understand, we're all helping each other here, guys. This is a helping business. Now, it was J. Paul Getty that said, I'd rather have 1% of 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, ACN does much better than that. We get up to 4% of the commissionable revenue of our team's customers. My favorite way we get paid is right there, guys. We get up to 4% of the commissionable revenue of our team. Now, understand, our team's doing it for themselves. They're not doing it for us. But because they're in our organization, we get that 4%. And I'm telling you guys, it's pretty phenomenal. You'll figure out, you won't be able to sleep at night when you start figuring the numbers on that one. Now, guys, this is actually kind of an exciting page to me, because you would think an opportunity that has unlimited potential would cost a whole lot of money to get started. Nope, that's not the way it works here. $299 one time is your startup fee. Yep, $299 one time. And your overhead in this business is $25 a month for your business support fee. That $25 a month gets you that website you see there on the right side. That's a replicated website, and it'll have your name in the upper right-hand corner. Guys, we do not collect money. We don't get signatures. We don't do paperwork. When somebody wants to be our customer, we send them to our storefront or our website. When somebody wants to sign up as a business partner, we send them to our storefront. we send everybody to that storefront. It puts them in our organization. The computer does all that for us, obviously, and that's where we operate from. You've got a presence on the World Wide Web when you join ACN. Also, we get training, online marketing. The back office is phenomenal. You can look at all kinds of reports. Guys, you can build this business from your iPhone or any phone, as long as it's a smartphone. This is a phenomenal opportunity. Now, my last slide here, I'm going to show you this. Part of it's review. You know, you come in and you get 5 services. What happens? I told you, you get what? $200 if you'll do that in your first 30 days. That's good. But then we also want to start building a team. So we get 2 people that come in that get 5 services. And what's going to happen to them? They're going to make $200. Now, your 5 services, you can ask the person that invited you. We need to have at least 10 points. That's easy to do. It's not anything hard, but you get 5 services worth at least 10 points and get 2 people that get 5 services worth at least 10 points each. Everybody's made $200. But if you do that in the month of December, we got a special going on, guys, that if you'll promote to ETL, and that's what this does, just that little bit, you getting 5 and getting 2 that get 5, that gives you a $500 bonus. Guys, you can make that before Christmas and have a little Christmas money if you'll get serious about this thing and get going. I wanted you to understand the simplicity. I'm not going to tell you it's easy, but I'm going to tell you it's very simple to get promoted in this business. That promotes you to executive team leader right there. Now, I'm going to take a breath if that's all right with you guys. All right, now, I've got a young man on here that I asked him to come on and give us just a short testimonial. Love this guy. He's phenomenal. He's rocking the business. He is from New Jersey, believe it or not. Guys, help me welcome to the screen Regional Vice President Platinum, Mr. Jeff Steer.
Thank you, Presley. You know, I don't know, I've been in this business a long time, and every time I hear Presley speak, I get fired up, or I'm ready to join again. Unfortunately, well, as I say, unfortunately I can't, but fortunately I don't have to. I've been here a while because I said yes to this business when I first saw it. So as Presley said, my name is Jeff Steer. I live in Flemington, New Jersey. And prior to ACN, I was a music teacher. I taught 1st through 7th grade vocal, instrumental, and general music to 800 kids in 2 schools. I used to always laugh when a parent would say, "Oh my God, you have no idea what it's like to have my kid." I say, "Yes, I do. I've got your kid and 799 other ones." And they were only paying me about 50 grand a year before taxes to teach them all. I was basically that music teacher with a cart and a keyboard on it that would just push around from room to room because apparently they had all kinds of money in that town, but not enough to give me a classroom. And I got to a point pretty quick at 25 at the time that I was burnt out. You know, teachers are one of the only careers where they talk about their career like a life sentence. They go, "How many more years do you have left?" "Oh, I got 39 more left." And I was thinking, do I want to do this for the rest of my life? And the answer was no, but I didn't know what else was out there. And then I got a phone call, like some of you tonight may have gotten a phone call. I got a phone call from my wife's cousin, who is a realtor. And he just asked me if I kept my options open to making extra money. And when you're a broke music teacher in New Jersey, you keep your options open to making extra money. And I basically took a look at what you saw tonight. And I will tell you, at 25, with a brand new career as a music teacher, with a pretty small network, with no business experience, I was not in a position where I should have been qualified to have any sort of success here. But he called me and asked me to take a look. And he said, "If all of your excuses were not your reality, would you be interested in this business?" And I said, "Woof, what a question. What a question." I told him, "I'm too busy. I'm too this, I'm too that." He says, "Well, if all that wasn't true." And I said, "Well, getting paid residual income on electricity, on cell phones, on home security, on healthcare, on you name it." I thought, man, I like the sound of that. And so I got started, and I had people like Presley in my corner. And I think that's the key that I want to leave you with tonight is I had a system in place. I had a support system in place. Your team, this company provides the training and support you need to be successful. And if you want to make a couple $100 a month, this is for you. If you want to make more money than you know what to do with, this is for you. The only thing that you have to decide is what you're willing to put into this business. I had a teacher 20 years ago that said, life is choices, choose wisely. And other than marrying my wife, this was probably the best decision I ever made. So thank you so much for having me, Presley, and I'll pass it back to you.
Well, thank you, Jeff. And I'm glad you threw the wife comment in there, because you definitely married out of your league, brother. Well, guys, I'm going to give you just one comment, and then I'm going to bring on the man of the hour. I'm going to say this. We've got an opportunity right now, ladies and gentlemen, to do something that I believe is going to set records. I believe there's going to be books written about us. I believe in 2024, you're going to see the spaceship take off. And it's really going to boil down to, are you wanting to be on it, or are you just wanting to be standing there watching it as it takes off? This is an opportunity for us, just us common folks. Me, I grew up in the ghettos and taught school. Jeff, school teacher. By the way, you don't have to be a school teacher, but anyway, this seems like both of us are. But anyway, this is our opportunity to show the kids and grandkids, to show the people with our last name that we can do something special, and we can, guys. This is not about ability. This is about action. Will you get out of your comfort zone and just simply talk to people? And if you're willing to do that, guys, 2024 is going to be the most amazing year I believe you have ever witnessed in your life. And Larry and I were kind of talking about this before we started, but guys, I'm going to say this. We only have this one life. We don't get do-overs. This is not a dress rehearsal. Let's fix the next 10 years right now. Let's make that decision to join this team. Let's make that decision to do what it takes. Let's make that decision that we're not going to be stopped. And guys, watch what happens. You're going to be pleasantly surprised at where you are when this all ends. Well, all right, that ends my segment of this thing. And I am honored, literally honored to introduce this next gentleman. I got to meet Larry, I guess going on 3 years ago, and we just kind of had we just clicked. You know how some people you just click with. I have learned so much from this man. When I need advice, I go to this man. He has forgotten more about networking than I have ever known. Guys, please help me welcome to the screen a gentleman that I love, Vice President of Global Leadership Development, Mr. Larry Raskin.
Wow, Presley, thank you so much, brother. And you did an unbelievable job tonight, brother. You made it so simple for me to understand. And I understand why you've been so successful. Jeff, you certainly are on the right team. Two teachers teaming up and doing something really, really special. Presley shared with you that he's a platinum senior vice president. We only have one in ACN in 31 years. There's a lot of people chasing Presley right now to be a platinum senior vice president, brother. But I just want to let you know what an honor and a privilege it is. And it's somewhat fitting that you and I are closing out 2023 together doing this call. I want to say welcome to everybody on this call. You couldn't hear it a better representation of our company's opportunity. And it's because of the way that Presley explained it. It was the same way that I understood it. It was essential services, bills that people were going to pay for every single month, regardless if they got involved in our company or not, use every day and pay for every month, can't live without. These were the thoughts that I had 30 years ago when I signed my independent rep application as an IBO. I was part of the company, built a very significant team. The company needed help. I came inside to build it internationally. And so the first thing I want you to know is, as simple as it is in the United States, it looked as simple as it currently is in 27 other countries as well. So there's people that buy common sense internationally. This is a common sense business. That's what we sell. We sell common sense as it relates to business. We get paid on the bills that people pay for every single month. We can give them equal or better service than what they have, provide them a savings, show them a way to get their services for free, and we get paid for the life of the customer for as long as they remain on the service. Now, there's a lot of opportunities out there. We know that 2024 is a brand new year today. is, as it is for your family, it's a time of reflection, a time of getting with people that mean the most to us. Business functions, social functions, we'll be seeing a lot of people. And I need to let you know that there's a lot of people wishing, praying, and hoping that this year closes out, but somehow, some way, 2024 has got to figure out how to be better than 2023. There's a lot of uncertainty in the world, a lot of instability. You know, when there wasn't instability and uncertainty, you know, ACN has always been in line with a roaring economy. But we even do better when the economy is in flux. And that just simply means when there is uncertainty and when there is shakeups in industries, people start looking. And I can't think of a better time to really attract some of the very best people that you could possibly imagine that maybe would be interested in this kind of a business that can provide financial security by you directing your own financial future. If there was a way that you could have your financial future secure, would you do it in the most common sense business of our lifetime? Getting paid on the essential services that we use every day. The companies that have partnered with us are the biggest companies in the world, and you better believe they vet the companies that they partner with. Now, we're not a startup company. We're not 1 year old or 5 years old or 10 years old. We're a company that's about ready to begin its 32nd year of business, and we are very serious about what we do. We know this, is that technology is consumable. You know, Presley was talking about impact healthcare sharing, this incredible disruptive opportunity that we have in the healthcare industry, where we're head up against the biggest insurance companies in the world. We are just pulling people away from them because of the common sense of it. And I want you to understand it's services like that that come along once in a while, in addition to everything else that people are using that we market, that really make a difference and attract incredible high quality people from all walks of life to our business. And I truly believe the human resource, the talent pool, if you will, that we will have merging into our company in 2024 will be unlike anything that we've ever seen. And I can tell you this, for all the new people that are on the line, sometimes, you know, it's a feeling that you have in the pit of your stomach. It's not even the facts. It's not even, you know, anything that is tangible. It's something that's intangible. It's that feeling that doesn't happen often. It's in the pit of your stomach, and it's pulling you toward getting more information. We know for the people that listen to this for the first time, you know, if this makes sense, well, then we have done our job. If you get more information, you're going to understand why so many people are planting their flag in the ACN business for 2024 and moving forward with very serious momentum. And for people that are in the second time, once again, you've heard Presley give it in the simplest way that you can hear it. It's not, are you interested? The real question is, how could you not be interested? So if you feel any one of those two ways, you're ready to get started or getting more information, get back to the person that invited you on this Zoom tonight. Get your questions answered, but do yourself a favor. Get started, make a difference, make an impact. I want to close by this affirmation that I use all the time when going into a big event, when I'm going into big meetings. And I'm going to reverse it. I'm going to do it about you and not about me. And it goes like this. You are someone's answer. You are an answer to someone's problem. You have something that people need. You have something that's extremely valuable. It may not fit everybody that you talk to, and that's okay. Ask them to step aside, but don't forget that you are somebody's answer. And that is what I believe, Presley believes, Jeff Steer believes, that is what we have. In the most troubled, crazy times that I've ever had in my life, that you've ever had in your life, if you look outside of maybe your house or just turning on the news, it's the craziest time in the world that we can imagine. And we are the light and that we can bring into a dark situation. Don't ever forget that. There's a lot more good people than there are bad people, and hold that to be true. So on behalf of Presley Swaggerty and Jeff Steer, myself, the company, all the leaders that invited you on this call tonight, I want to wish you and your family the very best holiday season and the greatest 2024 that your family can possibly have. Thank you. God bless you, everyone. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Happy New Year. We'll see you again.
Thanks, Larry.
Bye, Rick.
Happy holidays to you too. See you next year, my friend.
Bye. Merry
Cheers.
Christmas.
Have a Merry Christmas.